Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Astlibra. We are ready to actually move things forward. Wait a second, no, I just remembered. Never mind, it says go to the bar because, of course, all we need to do is talk to Melu to actually start our first official mission. This is the way to the castle. Oh, I think I kind of get it now. It shows the Colosseum in the background. And so maybe the idea is not that these are just lanes that are basically in parallel behind each other, but maybe the idea is that you're actually heading into the background, and we're basically this plane that we're moving on currently is like at a 90-degree angle to the one that we were on before. So we're basically, this is moving into the background toward the arena. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Anyway, oh, they're shadowy people. I'm assuming they're not ghosts, but just, or maybe they are. Barkeep? Oh, so this is where he's really working, I guess. Welcome. Thanks for coming. Huh? Centuries of waiting for a challenger. Finally, a worthy contender has come. What's going on? I thought this place was abandoned. The original Rispadar Arena closed 1,000 years ago. Today it is called the Spirit World Arena. It exists beyond dimensions as a coliseum where warriors from outside this world can compete. Online multiplayer? Doubt it. Spirit World? Beyond dimensions? Well, well. Don't think about it too hard. It's simply a place to enjoy the sport of pure combat. So, you're not the barkeep? The barkeep of the Three Little Pigs is my public persona. In fact, my real job is being the manager of the Spirit World Arena. Ah, not the Grim Reaper, I was wondering. I see. Well, sorry to have disturbed you. We'll be going then. Wait a moment, please! Still, combat is some sort of sport, huh? It's not like we enjoy fighting for fun, or have the time to get involved. Well, you say that, but there are rewards involved. Yeah, of course. We'll reward you handsomely, of course. We've collected the most precious magical crystal. We've collected the most precious magical crystals from faraway dimensions. I'll also bring out my equipment collection. Oh, well, if there's rewards, that's another story. Should have said so right away. Right, you see? Please do give it a try. So, what sort of events are we challenging here? Are there rules? Let me explain. The rules are very simple. All you've got to do is defeat all your opponents. That's pretty much what we do all the time. Should be easy. First, you choose the class you want to challenge, and then you choose your opponents. Class? The class ranks the overall strength of the opponents. The lower down the list you go, the higher the class. In short, the opponents are stronger. It's probably best to try it out. So please, take a look at the list. This is where you choose a class. Please choose the class you wish to compete in. Pecochiro Cup or Bridion Cup. Is Bridion the place where we're going to go for our next mission? Maybe. Okay, because I'm not sure, of course, if death in the arena is permanent or is real death. Better safe than sorry, just save here. I guess that's why they provide a save point here. And yeah, I'm still not entirely sure if these shadowy people that you can kind of see the outlines of are supposed to be just the ghosts of former spectators, or if they're just supposed to imply the presence of people. But I'm guessing it's probably the former, because I guess officially the arena is in ruins and unused. So, yeah. Anyway. The Arena of Dreams and Passion. The Kochira Cup. Trial. A jelly-like quest. Free dive. The Principle of Geo. And Precipice. The precipice of the next cup, I suppose. Well, let's obviously just start from the top and see how tough these challenges are. Yes. Good luck. Doesn't cost anything, okay. Conditions of victory. Destroy all objects within the time limit. Oh. Just 3 objects? Oh, wait, there are more. Okay, I see. I mean, it still should be pretty simple, I think. Ah, there we go. That was indeed pretty simple. Congratulations! Oh my goodness, we have our first tournament winner. I mean, come on. I just broke some chandeliers. Or, that's not the right word. Ah, whatever. The winner of this competition will receive a luxurious prize. Please enjoy it. Oh, magical crystals, of course. I saw that in the list and didn't think of these crystals somehow, but that makes a lot of sense. And obviously, since those are one of the rewards you can get here, we absolutely want to prioritize clearing the arena, because having more of those available is going to be so useful. Alright. I mean, the first one was a freebie. Makes sense. Jelly-like quest. Well, I mean, that being said, we got magical crystals only for the first one, so... adaptation card, though. Is that literally just a stat increasing card? Ah, jelly-like, of course. Within the time limit. Okay. 1 minute and 20. It seems like it should be fine. Also, we start with full everything. Nice. Oh, what? Realized the little ones were still there. I wonder if you unlock... Huh? Oh, do we have enough? I wonder if you get weapon experience in the arena. Sure would be nice if you did, and kind of weird if you didn't. I guess I could be using something else, even if it's not going to be super effective. Oh, okay, that was especially ineffective. Wow, okay, glad thing I checked all the way over here for that last little straggler. Oh god. Sideways for lightning. Ooh, that's really nice, actually. I mean, it launched me right into the middle of chaos, but... damn, it's fun. Okay. Honestly, I didn't really see how much damage that dealt. I'm sure it did something. Okay. Yeah, I still didn't really see the damage numbers. What else do we have? Okay, right. Right down. Left down. Oh, is it... wait, is it any combination of either side or down? Ah, and up, down is this thing. Okay. Oh. Oh, and there's... okay, there's... intentionally. Wow, that... I almost took the entire time. I guess I did take my time a little bit more than I needed to try out spells. Congratulations! Yeah, yeah. Adaptation card, okay. Oh, maybe I hadn't actually found one of those. You do get a free heal afterwards, which is nice. Jingle power, adaptation. Rusalka. Right, actually I never really looked at these in detail. Physical fitness depicts Andraste, the goddess of abundance. Pretty revealing picture there. Well, fully revealed, in fact. Defense power depicts the god warrior. What? The god warrior, not the warrior god. Gang Cyclops. Okay. Didn't we hear about a differently named warrior god or a war god? The Witch Morgan Le Fay for magical power. Alright. Good Fortune depicts Fate, the goddess of destiny. It looks a bit green. I don't know, almost a bit zombie-like, perhaps. Adaption depicts the spirit of water, Rusalka. Okay. And unsurprisingly, increases adaptability, of course. Yeah. We'll save that for now. Okay, free dive for a Fang Amulet. Defeat your opponent within the time limit. That's it? Can we open the menu while we're here? We can. We have not been getting any weapon experience. Okay. I mean, that's fair, I guess. Oh, wait. It's underwater. Huh? Oh, no. Oh, wait. It's not necessarily underwater. Do we have more flowers? How many more flowers do we have? Oh no. Wait. Oh god, there's one there? That's kind of mean. Wait. I died. Oh, because the time ran out. Okay. Huh. This one's gonna be tough. But yeah, dying is not permanent in here. I kind of... I mean, I guess I gambled because I didn't save in between rounds. But I had a feeling like we would just be kicked out. How are we supposed to handle this one better, though? I guess by not wasting any time. Okay, we got a flower here. That's... Yeah, getting knocked back is bad, obviously. This one here. The fact that you don't see them off the bat is rough. Oh, wait, are we... Do we have an infinite... water time? Okay, there's one here. Oh my god. Getting knocked back by them is so bad. And accidentally dashing when you don't mean to is also bad. Huh? Oh, that was the last one. I guess I had previously missed the one in the just in the middle of one of the basins, I guess. Okay. I thought there was definitely going to be one on this last platform. But no. Fang Amulet. Looks mostly like just a fang. Max ST up by 5. Attack power guard. I mean, defense power, guard, and agility. This is more guard. And we would be getting some attack power for our agility. I don't know that the max ST makes much of a difference. But that being said, I do like having more attack power, so I guess we'll just go with that. Also because we just got it as a prize, might as well use it. The Principle of Geo for decorative box. Oh boy. Defeat your opponents without sustaining damage. Oh, what? Wait. I cannot take any damage from these? Yikes. But no time limit, so there's that at least. Oh god, so what spell would we want to use here? I suppose we can always go with that one. Well... Oh, killed the bat instantly? I guess I'm used to my pretty terrible damage from the... You know what? I'm used to my pretty terrible damage with the stick. Why don't we go with our legendary weapon? If we're not leveling it anyway, we might as well just deal insane damage. Okay, hitboxes. I thought I... Yeah. I thought I had previously just stood there and not been hit. Maybe I was still slightly in the air, I guess. Anyway, yeah. Having to do this completely hitless is obviously a bit rough. Okay, also, I really need to remember how this one works. Up and side? No. Down, up? Ah, down, up. Okay, down, up, or up, down for this one. Okay, this sword is slow. But also we have all the time in the universe. When throwing reaches a bit further up than just attacking forward. So we can do that. Okay, we can kill the bats before they have a chance to damage us. Hopefully that's completely reliable and not a recipe for disaster. Okay, the spiders only move when we're on their level. Okay, that mostly missed, but it also dealt some good damage. And we are actually knocking them back pretty decently here. Is that gonna hit them? Sure is. Okay. Do we get experience for skill use? Yes, that counts. Okay. Oh, we haven't used the mountain at all. I suppose, yeah, it's not gonna be that useful necessarily that often with enemies directly above us. I mean, there are gonna be enemies directly above us, but typically they're gonna be in the process of moving down. Didn't mean to dash. I don't know how that happened. Okay, actually, this is maybe not so bad at all. Let's not get... that's the wrong spell to use. Yeah, let's not get careless though. Okay, charge. Take it super slow, no need to take any risks here. And... there we go. Yeah. Okay, it looked scary at first, but honestly, with no time limit, this is quite free. Decorative box. I wonder what's inside. No karma. Okay. Empty, splendid-looking box. Cannot be used. What? Huh. Oh, wait. You can synthesize. You can combine this with something. And wrap a gift for someone? Are there NPC, like, relationships? Romance? Something like that? Precipice. For a small metal. For the gachapon machine, which we haven't seen yet. Defeat your opponent. Oh. Okay. No time limit, no extra conditions, just don't die. Can you fall to your death here, actually? I'm not sure that there's floor below me, so... don't dash forward unexpectedly, please. Oh, come on. Keep charging, just slightly too short. Perfect angle? Yeah, pretty much. Although... well, I can be hit here. That's fine. I guess I don't want to, if I can help it. Especially since I'm more than a little worried about getting knocked off of these platforms by these jerk enemies. That hits the flower, thankfully. It's very convenient that they have their hitbox active pretty much completely, or maybe just their full hitbox period, even while they're hidden. Oh, yep. Also. Okay. Flower on this? Yep. That makes perfect sense, of course. Let's just freeze it to death. Or not? Is it actually auto-aiming at enemies to an extent? Oh. Okay. There's a flower there, of course. Or is it just... maybe it was more of a coincidence. How did that happen? I think... Okay, well, that was just unfortunate. I think what happened was that as I was doing my plunging attack, which normally goes down in a perfectly straight line, I was actually hit and knocked to the side, so my trajectory was turned into a slight diagonal, which sent me plunging right into the abyss. So, yeah, that was not ideal. I think if I had just jumped to avoid the damage, or even blocked, I would have been perfectly fine, but alas. Okay, let's try that again. Maybe there's a better weapon to use here. I mean, this one does not have max range. Oh, actually, let's try this. Ooh, wait. I mean... Okay, it is Earth Elemental. The way it attacks is weird. I don't seem to have any control over the trajectory of this thing, of this clump of rocks, I guess? It looks a bit odd. Not gonna lie. I guess that's what it's supposed to be. It doesn't really look so much like rocks, but what it reminds me of is, like, almonds in their shell? I mean, the trajectory actually works out pretty well here. And I mean, the damage is honestly quite nice. And that's just the basic stuff. How about this one? Random lightning? I am a huge fan of lightning type attacks, lightning-based attacks. Okay, it hits stuff randomly. So, you're not guaranteed to hit the enemy right in your face, but... Or is it always gonna hit an enemy in range, at least? No. Maybe it is? Maybe enemies cannot be too close. Or, well, they have to be in range? No, I don't know. It seems to mostly actually target enemies. Again, even hidden ones. I mean, I don't hate it. But it doesn't seem that much stronger than the basic staff. And this one costs 3k. I mean, it's good, I guess. It still will sometimes allow you to hit enemies that you couldn't otherwise easily hit. So there's that. It's certainly working. Oh god. Hey there. Please hit the flower? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's mostly random. Does it seem to hit specific one of only a certain number of predefined possible spots based on distance away from you? Or is it truly random? Hard to say. I mean, yeah, I guess it does. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem to be completely predetermined spots. Can you charge this one? Oh, you can. Interesting. Okay. I don't know, it feels like this one's... It attacks faster, that's for sure. So there's that, if nothing else. And it's definitely a much more predictable type of attack, right? Obviously, you know exactly where it's gonna hit once you're used to it. That's it? Is that not it? Ah. Of course. Oh my goodness, we have our first tournament winner. A new page in history has been written. The winner of this competition will receive a luxurious prize. Please enjoy. Great. Okay. That was pretty interesting. And yeah, I mean, this staff weapon, honestly, I quite like the idea of it. And I like the specific use of this one as well. I do like the idea of the magical lightning staff. If it was a bit faster, or if it actually always hit an enemy within range. Maybe that wouldn't make it too good, I don't know. But with it often just hitting nothing, it's just too unreliable. You might just be standing there, spamming the attack, hoping to hit something for extended periods of time, which obviously is not that great. I'll just... I mean, it doesn't really matter because we're not training the weapon currently, so I should just go with whatever is most useful. We won't know what that is until we try, so let's take a look at this. Creepy Crawly Road, Frog Tank, For a Pretty Flower, Goblin Army, Double King. Okay, gonna get another small metal for what sounds like maybe spiders, or it could be enemies we haven't seen, if these are enemies from the second zone of the game. Frog Tank, we definitely haven't seen any frogs. Pretty Flower, we have seen flowers, of course, we haven't seen goblins. Or any kings. Trinket slots +1, wait. Hold on. I didn't even fully realize what that meant. How is that gonna work? Where are extra trinkets gonna go? Oh, but it makes sense, I suppose, because there's a room in the display to the left. On top left. I have been just kind of absent-mindedly wondering... Well, I did notice, I guess, that the items displayed there were kind of not making the best use of the available space, but I didn't really pursue that thought any further. But I guess it makes sense if... Maybe the list is just gonna start scrolling eventually. I guess that would be one way to do it. And then more items are gonna show up there. Maybe there are gonna be 4 total eventually, or possibly even more. Alright, that's really nice. That's, I wouldn't mind finishing this then. Indio, decoration, trinket, defense power card, meh, that's very much whatever, but okay. But magical crystals, of course. It says crystals. I think that's what it said the first time around, though. So I'm guessing it's only one, but one is obviously good. So let's start with the first one. And see how much tougher these are going to be. Okay, those are definitely enemies we haven't seen before. And they are very much just... I mean, they might very well be just photographs of actual caterpillars and that were digitized to put into the game. So, yeah. But again, a bit of a clash of different graphical styles, but that's fine. Time limit. Alright, we'll see how limiting the time limit is. Okay, we can kill these pretty quickly. Also, that's not really gonna work, is it? Hold on. That works. Okay. Oh. Knock that one into the air. Oh, please? Do the thing? Oh, we don't have enough. Now we do? Okay. Of course, I don't know how many of these things there are. So I don't know if we're making good progress or what, but... I might actually be mostly Yeah, we're mostly done here. Okay, so this one's actually completely free. Let's go. You do have to keep in mind, or I need to remind myself, of course, that while I am only level 9, which is maybe about the expected level, I do have quite a number of extra stats from unlocking as much of the growth grid, I suppose, as I did. So that will obviously make a difference here. Oh my goodness. Thanks. Okay, so this one was quite easy. Ah, it's more water, of course. Without using an item? What do you mean, without using an item? I haven't been using any items. And why would I, ever? Items as in consumables, or, like, what are you even... I mean, weapons are items, but obviously you can use those, so... Also, magic is fine, surely. I'm kind of tempted to use lightning magic here, the lightning staff. Huh? Did I not do the thing? Oh, I keep not having enough mana for this. I think it's 120, is it? It's 120, okay. That's 100. That's 90, that's 80, that's 140. Wow. Yeah, am I gonna remember those? No, obviously not. I guess it's enough if I remember the values for the ones that I like and enjoy using the most. And honestly, the Moonlight seems just very universally useful because it covers just such a large area and deals decent damage, I guess. It's not the most expensive. I mean, obviously against a single enemy like that is not particularly necessary. Also, I didn't even realize before that this one doesn't even have a time limit, so very easy. Yeah, okay. Not sure why not using an item is a special condition here. Like, what type of item would you be using? Healing items, I guess? I didn't even consider using healing items, honestly. I mean, obviously because I haven't really been taking much damage in the arena so far. But also, I wouldn't have been surprised at all if item usage was just disabled, period. I guess it's not. It's good to know. There's the magical crystal, wonderful. Is there something you want to equip? I mean, coin magnet is nice to have. Wrestler could be useful-ish, perhaps. Burst armor is kind of whatever. Swordsmith would be nice, but we obviously don't have nearly enough. Yeah, I mean, why not coin magnet? It's something, and we're going to be unlocking more stuff, of course, as soon as we start fighting things outside of the arena. We have so many pieces of equipment to master. Surely there are going to be some pretty nice skills to unlock that I'll have to decide between. Anyway, defense power card, I mean, yeah, that's certainly not the most exciting price, but I'll take it. I suppose I can just go ahead and use it, though, because I still have one for Libra purposes. Defeat your opponent. Again, no extra conditions. And we have an upgraded version of the flower enemy. What just happened? I didn't jump at all. Huh? It looked like my character was trying to do little hops and just couldn't get off the ground. What the heck was that all about? I think maybe it was just because I was on that sloped terrain and somehow didn't have... Like, I was moving forward and my character was falling, technically, not standing on solid ground. And thus, the jump didn't go off properly? Or something? That was definitely anticlimactic. Okay. Just jump from there. Okay. Okay, what are you... Oh, they're actually shooting me. Okay. I see. The flowers are getting more serious now. Oh, and we're not fighting just flowers. Well. Okay. Interesting. I probably could have blocked that. Yes, you can block that. Okay. It does take a lot of block power, though. Oh, I'm not... I see. By hitting just with spells, I'm not generating any SP. I have been generating SP with the staff, but only when hitting enemies with the actual swing of it. But, I mean, this works just fine, obviously. Alright. This trajectory is so useful in a number of different situations. It's quite nice. Oh, we did it. Wow. I wonder what would have happened if I had been mid-jump. Because it takes a little moment after you kill the last enemy before the arena round stops, I suppose. But when it does, you can't move anymore. Your character just freezes in place. So I had just landed on the platform when that happened. Maybe you cannot be frozen in mid-air and you will only ever, you know, stop as soon as you touch ground. But I do wonder. Not enough to actively try and go for it, of course. Because I can only imagine that I would still end up dying, even after the round has technically been won. Well, I don't know, I guess it could go either way, but I would not be surprised if that was how it worked. Defense up by 2, nice. Well, so far it seems like we will have absolutely no trouble finishing the second cup. Again, thanks to our superior grinding strats. Time limit, okay. 3 minutes though. Seems pretty generous. Maybe, since we're apparently just fighting on flat ground here, we'll just go for maybe this? We haven't used it yet. It's faster than Ergetlam, which is very sluggish, of course, so... yeah, why not try using this one? Ooh, it has a stab. Okay, these guys are tanky. I guess maybe it would be useful to... oh, why is my shield not coming back? Huh? Wow, okay. Can I not fight at all, or just not get hit for a while? I don't know. Goblin warriors, no? Mages? What? Oh. Wait, let's... nope. Oh, they're dealing a lot of damage. Okay, okay. Maybe I... I see. I think I basically just need to be more aggressive. Also, yeah, once I figure out the best magic to use against these, I can just stop thinking about that actively and just, you know, keep using it whenever available. Come on. Not weak to ice either. I mean, we're currently missing one category of skill, which I feel like might be wind, right? Because everything else, we have everything else. We have fire, ice, we have earth, and we have dark and light. Yeah. Interesting that thunder is considered dark magic, by the way, but okay. Yeah, I think we're missing wind, and goblins. I don't know. I feel like goblins might be earth aligned themselves, so they might be weak to wind, which we don't have. Maybe Fire Dragon wouldn't be so bad to use against these. It's relatively cheap and it hits in front of me. Doesn't move me forward. I'm slowed down. Ah, jumps on you guys. Invincible. Well, invincible-ish. Ah, I wasn't invincible anymore. Annoying. Huh? Oh. Stop blocking at the wrong time. Oh, there are so many of them. Oh, what? Really? Stop. Did I stop blocking? Maybe I did. There are so many of those guys. Okay. Whew. Equip. I don't know if this is doing so much for me. We do have the stone dagger, which surprisingly has wind element, so maybe this is the way to go. Super short range, of course, but Sylph? I mean, honestly? Yeah. If there are... If the goblins are indeed weak to wind... If an enemy is weak to it, it doesn't have to be magic. So... And if I'm understanding things correctly, then these weapons with an elemental icon actually do deal that type of damage, right? And this one specifically says that it's imbued with the power of the earth. And obviously, the magical staff uses earth magic. The lightning staff uses lightning magic. Which, I guess we haven't technically used lightning. Mostly because the actual lightning spell that we have is so... dangerous to use because it just launches you forward. Let's try wind though. See if that actually hits their weakness. You can skip the countdown right away. Doesn't look like we are hitting the weakness. Okay, so maybe they just don't have a weakness? Or... Oh, it should be relatively obvious when they do. Right? It displays this little... This little icon next to the damage. Oh, wait! Hold on. Dude, shut up. Okay, I'm gonna skip the death event as well. Did it actually show arrows down when hitting the goblins? Are they weak to earth? I guess did I try earth damage against them? No, wait, I did, didn't I? Okay, I'm gonna try to pay real, actual attention now. Oh yeah, it shows reduced damage, surely, right? It's in gray and with an arrow down. I mean, I think that's what's going on. Let's try light. Okay, that's... Yeah, that deals more damage, but it's not super effective, apparently. Oh, that is... Okay. So earth damage is extra effective. Good to know. So in theory, I should be jumping into the middle of them and using downright. I find the ones that mix, you know, vertical and horizontal directions super confusing, by the way. Which, I mean, to be fair, is only this one. And the other one, I guess, is gonna be up left. You got up, or, you know, up, down, left, right, only up, only down. And then we got bottom right and top left, I suppose, as our combinations. So technically, that shouldn't be too bad to remember. But, you know, that is assuming one has a functional memory, especially in stressful situations, which is a lot to assume. Anyway, bottom right for Heavenly Mountain. I mean, it's kind of... Oh, we're paralyzed. Ugh. Ugh. Yikes. Okay, let's at least try it, I guess. I mean, it's not working, but it's also not working. I mean, being paralyzed was obviously a bit... a bit of a hindrance there, which is exactly what it's supposed to be. Okay, we're still figuring out the best approach. Maybe jumping right into the fray for using the stone spire is not the way to go against these guys. I also don't know that hitting their weakness is necessarily doing that much. I mean, it is good damage, I guess. Just because it's a good weapon. I suppose then the magic staff was also doing good damage against him. I just didn't realize that it was actually good. You know what? I think I'm just gonna go with this. We're paralyzed again. Oh, great. Uh-oh. Block. Didn't mean to dash, but that's fine. With this. I can probably take my time a little bit more than I think I can as well. I don't know how tight this timer is. Huh? Oh, it was something. Magic. Just took a while to come out. Wow, what? Okay, I guess I don't really have a very good feel for their range yet. And can we heal in here? I guess we can. I mean, it does waste some time, I suppose. So that's one reason to not do it in the arena. Also, we can throw the sword. Which is certainly a valid option. Ah, yeah, okay. I saw it coming. I could have blocked. I didn't react at all. I'm assuming that the berry I ate in the arena is actually still gone. So, obviously, using consumables in the arena... Oh, you know what? That being said, we have a type of consumable that I just remembered. That I never used. And I don't hate the idea of actually using one of them here. Maybe once I made it a bit further into this place. This might also be a decent place to actually use the shield magic, I suppose. Would it be? I mean, I'm certainly not using the offensive earth magic, so I might as well. But it's against projectiles, right? Range attacks. I mean, if that includes magic, then that would still be good. Does it? It does not? Okay. Unfortunate. Nope. Oh, maybe it does reduce damage? I don't know. Okay, we can't keep that guy at bay because we just outrange him like that. Okay, block the magic. Oh, are we actually done here? Wait. Oh, no. There are more. I think I made it this far before. Broke him. What? Wait. Are there two of them or what? Why was he still casting magic while broken? Okay, I think these are actually the last two. Okay. No longer paralyzed. Good. Block. Use magic. Okay, and time was actually not a problem at all. I could have taken my time so much more. Alright. Maybe we'll use a smart bomb in the actual final round. Although, if it counts as a boss, it might not be so good because they're supposed to deal less damage against bosses. Anyway. That took a bit more effort. I guess I could have won this one a little bit faster than I did, but we got it eventually. Fancy trinket that we got there, by the way. Good luck charm passed down in a certain tribe. Promising effects. Ooh, paralysis resistance. Okay, I get it. A bit late, but sure, that could be useful. Wait. Right, this is giving us ST, attack power guard, versus some agility but not much, some luck. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, if I'm fighting something that constantly paralyzes me, I guess that would be a smart choice, but the other stats are not that amazing. Okay, come on. Surely the double king is gonna be a very simple matter. Well, it is indeed 2 kings, goblin kings in fact. Defeat your opponent. Are you guys also weak to earth? Actually, they don't appear to be, no. I also completely forgot until just now that we have... Oh wait. No. That we have a dodge move. Wait, okay, so fire... Wait. Fire is what they're resistant against. Can you stop casting? What? Okay. How many of those things did he cast? Holy crap. Okay, he's weak to ice, indeed. Ah, Jesus. I can't... Okay. The good news is that these guys are... you can separate them and just fight them one at a time. The bad news is they deal a ton of damage with some of their attacks. They have a ton of hit points. And, yeah, I don't know how to counter all of their different attacks yet. Or how to recognize them ahead of time. That one where he was just shooting pentagrams forward, or whatever. That one was a bit rough, because I expected it to just fire maybe like 3 times, and then it ended up firing, what, 6 times? So... yeah, I guess if they just choose a direction and then just start shooting, obviously you could get behind them and keep attacking. Otherwise, it's gonna be more awkward. But we'll see. Either way, this is definitely not gonna be free. I'm tempted to just use a thing. By which I mean one of these. Less powerful when fighting a boss. I mean, are these considered bosses? Possibly. Oh. Interesting. That dealt good damage, though. Only to one of them, but, you know, not terrible. Okay, wait. Oh, this is really bad. I'm just gonna die here. Yeah, okay. Well, that was a complete waste. The paralysis is obviously horrible, but, I mean, that being said, I guess they gave me that charm for a reason, huh? Maybe I should have understood the clue. It's, unfortunate that I do not have a water elemental weapon. I don't know that this relatively slow weapon is working out for me. I mean, the damage is nice, but I think I want to mostly just fill up my ST as much as possible, and then keep spamming the water spell, while also trying to not get hit by absolutely everything. I guess that's the plan. Maybe keep the shield active just in case it does something. That's already a lot of things to try and do. But we'll see. I think this is doable, but obviously being a bit higher level wouldn't hurt at all. Having a water elemental weapon would probably help as well. And I'm instantly paralyzed. So much for that. Okay, also... yeah, okay. So much for dodging. Okay, I got hit by the entire volley there. Ah, that... huh? Oh, okay. Wait, those did actually get blocked by the shield. Interesting. Okay, broke him. supposedly... Shield is broken, okay. I definitely need to separate them. I don't know that the guy on the left was hitting me a lot or anything, but I was way too focused. Or way too preoccupied, I guess I should say. I wasn't focused at all, but way too preoccupied with the one on the right to really pay any attention to the one on the left. This attack is kind of annoying to try and avoid. I mean, you can do that, but it does require doing this, you know, turn your back to the enemy kind of technique. Oh god, I hate this so much. Pressing the wrong button trying to dodge, I mean, this is already awful. And he's moved in the wrong direction. Maybe, I mean, this is kind of a bad strat, but in theory... Okay, he's coming after me though. But yeah, theoretically, I could be doing something like this. Oh, they're both coming actually. Oops. Can we jump on top of that? No. I mean, that's not really working. That attack is... It's so tough. What do you do? I mean, yeah, maybe the idea is to get behind him, but typically I don't want to be super close to him. Because, you know, it's much easier to avoid the lightning barrage. The lightning fan. When you're further away. But I can't tell what he's casting until the spell actually happens. Or is there a way to tell? And what's he casting now? That was lightning. But I didn't know that. Is this lightning? Yes, it was. Okay, this weapon is obviously not the way to go here. At least I don't think so. Maybe just this. I mean, no. I guess if anything, I should be using this. If I just intend to fill up the meter. No, wait, that's reduced damage. God damn it. Okay, maybe this then? He's not weak to it, so... Not that. Okay, wait, getting behind him is in fact the way to go for this. That's not... Is that what I did? It's not what I meant to do. It's gonna be... What? Oh, it... Huh? What? Wait, did he turn around? I'm so confused. I couldn't tell what direction he was shooting. I thought he was shooting one way, but then I was hit on his right. I jumped to the left, was hit again. That was just... messy. Nope. Uh-oh. 58 minutes. You know what? I have a feeling like this is gonna take a while longer. And while I am very tempted by this trinket slot, maybe it would be smarter to not insist on beating this right now. Obviously, these are enemies from the next area, so I guess, and in fact, the Goblin King, a single Goblin King, might be the boss of the next area, equivalent to the dragon as the boss of the first chapter. So, you know, trying to jump ahead to the end of the current chapter without having experienced any of it first, and fighting the final boss twice at the same time, maybe that's a bit much. I mean, I'm sure it can be done, but it will definitely be much easier after I'm actually done with the chapter, or at least most of the chapter. We'll see if I can just freely return to the castle town at some point in the middle of it, after I gain maybe a few more levels, maxed out some more equipment. Also, it only just now occurred to me, and you've probably been screaming at the screen for good reason. You know, if I'm not gaining any skill, I should absolutely be equipping the best possible equipment. I just have not been thinking about my shield and armor at all, and I should have. I absolutely should have. In fact, that might make enough of a difference. I mean, it's definitely going to help. Definitely going to make it easier. I think that's fair to assume. Could I keep going and defeat them now and get that trinket slot? Yeah, absolutely. But is that the most reasonable thing to do? Probably not. So why don't we just say that we've taken a good look at the arena, I guess. That's fair to say. So why don't we stop it here? It feels a bit silly because now I've already tried, a good number of times against those guys, but I never got particularly close to actually winning, so I guess it's fine. We can keep going with the actual story first, and see, what other ways there are for us to get more powerful before we return to this, which is obviously not something we're intended to clear at this point, even though we technically could. So yeah, we'll just save it here, and yeah, next time actual main story progress, maybe, we'll see. As always, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye bye.